They caught me. Let's see. Okay, I'm on the other side. I'm up a little bit because there's a bus right there. But there are spaces in front of it. I'm sure they're not amused about that. Why is this so dark? Okay, that's better. So we'll see who comes on first. What's on second? I don't know. It's on third. How does the mic sound? Hello, Faz. Let's see, me. It's all about me. Oh, the picture. Oh, that's a good picture. Oh, that's loud. The thumbnail's a good one. Hi, Professor. That is weird. Oh, my posture is getting better. Okay. Thank you. I have, I call it the fuzzy button mic, because I have a fuzzy thingy on it. So yes, this is where we're at today. There is a bus right there, and then there is like a limo van behind it. The Bible speaks of the ark leveling mountains and laying waste to entire regions. An army which carries the ark before it is invincible. They still haven't found it yet, though, right? I thought they did find it in the 70s. Anyway. Hi, Clark. Oh, cool, Professor. I did acupuncture for about a year. Let's see. Hi, Scooter. So, yeah. No, so I couldn't, because I was just like, screw it. I'm just going to park behind the bus today because it's just me. And there was a limo van behind it. And I'm like, wow, they try really hard, don't they? I mean, I've got my cuff on. I could probably put my chair on, bring my chair out to the front, stuff like that. I'm just taking it easy because it's like, if I have my choice and I can park close enough. Scoot! That's funny, Professor. That I can sit here and it's not expecting, even though there is a cruise line in and whatever the convention is now called is going on in San Francisco, but it's also going on, I'm at 3 o'clock. Nobody's really doing anything right now. I bet you here at night would be hilarious. Let's see, 12th through the 20th. What's today, the 16th? So Thursday would be the last day. Maybe I can get Papa Cat to come out on tomorrow night, because tomorrow night around here should be hilarious. Considering I worked in event management, so I know what these days, how these days are. So today's day would be getting in. The last day would technically be Thursday. They say Friday, but people really don't come on Fridays. So it's usually Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Usually coming in on a Sunday. So maybe Mondays, but maybe sometimes executives get together on Mondays. So I can't remember the name of this frickin' convention. I think it's now I think it's Salesforce something or another. Let's see. Hi, Dev. So have we heard anything from my YouTube crush lately, guys? What have I done the past couple of days? Well, except for being very upset that my back fat is back. Now I know why these people take it and stay on it. I was wondering what the big deal was, but it eats the fat in your body, or fat doesn't leave, it just deflates. And so I had all this deflated fat because of my back again, blah, blah, blah. So that was my big thing, was my back fat. I didn't even care less about my stomach as much as back fat. So it popped back up. So I was not having a good couple of days. Crush or crash? Crash. Remember my crush, the one who got the wig like me. No, it made me have to explain YouTube crush again. So yeah. Have a good day.
Oh, you too.
I think that is my ultra buff guy, the one I met the second time I came out. It sounded like him. Wow. See what Scientology does? He was ultra buff, ultra like suave. He was really fun to like debate. I didn't get any of it on film though, unfortunately, or on video. But it was a great one. And it's like, I didn't think that was him, because he used to remind me of a friend of mine. And but he just said, "You too, hun," and I'm like, oh my God, that is him. Look what they do to people. Ugh. No clue what Elvis has been up to. That's a good thing, I guess. And I'm also, it's like, if I can park close enough right now just to be an annoyance, that's good, because remember, the reason I'm taking care of myself is because I want to be like her when I grow up. When I'm older, just a whole like outfit like that, and nobody's gonna bother you. You could go anywhere with that. You could stick out. You will not stick out of the crowd in San Francisco with that outfit. So I don't know what this lady's problem is. So I can go see my sister, because I have to drive down there. I think I just got played. Someone went into the org while I'm avoiding this, being nice and avoiding this lady. Okay. I'm humming all over the place. So yeah, we'll just figure out, we'll just do that. Okay. Maybe they're meeting the bus. The bus is trying to leave now. Don't hit me, mofo. Good boy. But you know what that means, guys. Ha ha. Where are my keys? Where are my keys? I tossed my keys down. Ha 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 ha. La la la. Guess they couldn't rent it long enough, huh? Or they realized that they didn't want it anymore once I blew it for them. Okay. Everything's all over the place too. Let's see. I can get closer. Don't want to get too close, considering we've decided to get rid of the car. Come on. Ooh, I must be really close. Too close. Okay, let's try this again. La la la. Oh, it's my, no, that's not my FedEx guy. Still too close? Ooh, I'm still too close. Damn. If I learned how to drive, it'd be dangerous. Oh, I think they wanted directions. It'd be dangerous. Giving them. Liz! Okay. That was me. I'm just too excited. There I go. Okay, I think there was just a hump in the road. Okay. Let's see. I also put a new thing. Oh, and my emergency brake on. Rain's dangerous. You know, the usual. It's like, I want this car to be in decent shape when I try to sell it. I can get money for it. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, I was close. Okay. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Now where we want to be. Okay. You had a YouTube crush. No, no, somebody has a YouTube crush on me. Let's see. Hi, goodbye, y'all. Headed to work. Have a good day. Keep them people out of there. You will do, Heather. Road trip, are we there yet? Drama mean anyway. Yeah, I know. Sorry, guys. But I got it, and I got it close enough that I can, like, have the curb close to me. One of the things I'm going to have to do is figure out how to make my rims pretty, because it's one of those, like, mistakes that the car company made when they gave the wheels. They look hideous. They look like they've been scraped up all over the place, but it's not just my car. There are other cars. I came across somebody who had a gray one in my car, and he had the same wheels I did, and I said, how do you fix that? He goes, new ones. And I'm like, what? And he goes, well, there's someone who can dip them for you, but that costs about $5,000. This is about 10 years ago. And I'm like, okay, I'll just go with ugly wheels. Top, oh God, thank you. Thank you, Adam. Oh, I think I'm zoomed in too. No, I'm not, okay. Top Chat's real name is Toplo Chatterton, but he doesn't use it because of the incident. Okay. Soon I'm just going to start asking people if it can be watched on television. Can you tell me, or watched on YouTube, can you tell, or Prime, tell me what it is so I can watch it and at least have some kind of idea what's going on. Hello, Adam. And it's 76 degrees at home. I have sandals on. I never wear freaking sandals. I don't know, I think I might, because I don't have old lady feet, which is nice. If I was single, I'd be able to go to OnlyFans, but... But as I'm coming here, what do I see? This whole, you've got the, let's see, no, at the ridge. So Twin Peaks going down, and then from the Golden Gate Bridge that goes around into the estuary is fog. It's 76 trombones. Yay. And that's a bummer. Now that I changed the angle, I was able to see you guys perfectly when I was in that green building right there. Is that green? Well, it's green to me. When I ask if it's green, it means that doesn't look like it. It looks green to me, but might not be to you. Ooh, like your purse. So I have to look at my Armageddon. Armageddon, yes. Allegedly. It was caught on a flip book or what? So, 13 minutes in and only has 7 people. Okay, who's live? Spallid Foxter. Should make an Instagram for Top Chat. Yes. So yeah, no, there's a really big fog bank about to just interrupt our lives, and it's going all the way home. It's just like there's this bowl that has no fog, and the fog is all around it going, oh, come to me, little girl. So when I get home, I have to like put on real pants, because I have not full length. What are they called? You know, those. And yes, they're blue with black leopards on them. Like I said, I want to be like that lady when I'm older. Be able to dress whatever I want and actually pull it off. She pulled it off, weirdly enough. But she probably dressed like that her whole life, so. Is the blister here?
I don't even really care about
Who is the blister?
I also don't care about it.
I'm sorry. I know you don't care about it. Someone's not having a good day. Capri. Yes. Sort of. Yeah, that would be Capri. Because I'm trying to think. That would be longer. No. Just waved at the Amazon guy. Look. Now they're having to call everybody and go, come to the front door, she's here. Capri Sun. That's why I'm wearing them, is for the sun. I was all excited. I was like, it's hot here. It's hot in the city. I'll get to wear my, sandals, because I'm going to learn how to wear sandals more now that I'm older. I was never a sandal person. And I got Birkenstocks. So it's like, I've got the old lady sandals, and I'm going to use them. And my feet are almost narrow. So Pirate OTA, now you know who you're not. Now that you know who you're not, find out who you are. Oh, I watched Aaron and Jenna do Yesterday this morning. What else did I watch? I would look for Marilyn, so I was hoping Marilyn was back on in the morning. I know, she's got a life and it sucks. Welcome to Tuesdays at the Club, Professor. Yes, welcome. And I think Fuzzy did that to remind me it's Tuesday, because for some reason I always want to say it's Wednesday. No, it's Tuesday. Papa Cat's at home. I'm going to have to start driving his car on his days off, or his days in-house, because we want to get this one fixed up, because I can get maybe a down payment on a car with this one. So, because it's still, it wasn't popular for the longest time. You probably couldn't give this car away, and it's become popular again. I looked it up. So, fix it up from the accident, get all the stuff off the dashboard. There's like sticky stuff from the All Pass, things you can use to like get through the bridge tolls and stuff. So, and make it pretty, the usual. And then take it in Lexus and tell them what they'll give me for it, and I'll tell them, well, I'll look at a 300 hybrid, and if Papa Cat can fit in it, I'll go, want to trade? Oh, it'll also be a used car too, because unfortunately used cars are getting turned in real fast right now. Because I was thinking 3 to 5 years out, and I was seeing 25s that had less than 10,000 miles on them for sale, and it's like, ooh. So all the kids are buying cars and losing their jobs. So, damn autocorrect. Hi, Kobil. Adam, I know who I am. Does that make me OT9? Oh my God. So nobody answered. Who the heck is on? I've only got 11 people. Usually I'll have at least, oh wait, no, to my mods. That's 13. Okay. So, let's see, what else? My car. Talked to my sister tonight. She couldn't talk yesterday. I hate freaking chemo. I swear to God. She couldn't figure out why. And I'm like, well, you can just listen and I'll just make funny noises for an hour. and then she was trying not to get mad at me for making her laugh. And let's see. I was supposed to look up the name. What was the chick's name? Jenny Thomas? I was supposed to look it up to see what... I was looking it up for a reason. I can't remember. Go figure. She was the one... Thank you, Fez. She was the one that I did that's her real name, she's this, and have a nice day. Which is hilarious because it is a phrase I used to use all the time. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Because I think it's Dawn of the Dead that has it in that deep voice that somebody did. I looked it up and found it on Lethal Weapon when they're at the gun range, and Briggs puts the thing out because The other guy was like center, center mag, as they call it. And then Gibson's character puts it like 300 yards, comes back, and it's all, mass, or it's I nose and then a smile, and he says, "Have a nice day." We used to say it all the time in the 80s. We used to say it all the time. I think it's from Dawn of the Dead, because it's also that deep guy's voice that says, "Have a nice day." Oh my God. Finding out your German is, I can't remember. 9. OT 9. I thought it was NIEN. More what? More cowbell? We missing cowbell? Hi, Papa Cat. Oh, we're going to do something really stupid. We stopped doing HelloFresh, but we forgot to do it before the last order we were going to get. So we got some kind of spinach salad. No, we don't do spinach, at least uncooked. And the other one was a ground beef something. So Papa Cat's going to go to the store and get some hamburger helper, and we're going to use that for stroganoff. Because I love hamburger helper and it makes me happy. Adam, sorry, we don't do Opus Day here. Oh, thank God. I prefer having Opus Day. We do the Penguin Opus. Is he still in detention? In Bloom County, Opus wound up going to a detention center. And Steve realized that he misses his penguin, and he was going to go break him out. I haven't looked at it since then. So if anybody's wondering, Bloom County. It actually made Berkeley Breathed start doing regular comic strips again. So I swear to God, I really need to start writing this stuff down, because it sticks in your head if you write it down. But then I forget to write it down. What? Not sure how she got cowbell out of another emoji, but it's Tuesday. I can barely see the emojis. That's why I'm going to Lens Crafters within the week. I'm having to sit here and squint now with my freaking reading glasses on. So I'm having to bite the bullet and admit that I can't see again. That was meant for Papa Cat. Ah, okay. Shush fuzz. It's all cowbell. More cowbell. So, let's see. What have I learned today? Oh, when from Aaron and Jenna talking yesterday, it seems, and I sort of agree with her about under the radar people, how she's sort of not jibing with the wussy aspect of it. I'm sort of with her, I mean, hell, if you're not going to be in, don't be in. If you are going to be in, be in. But, under the radar, I know they want to see their families, and some people just do not like being talked nasty about. Seriously, I am used to it. So I still think I'm paying for the ultra popular crowd I was hanging out in when I first started coming out to Goth World. So somewhere under the radar. See, I can't sing anymore. That's because I didn't sing for 3 years. I was too busy listening to YouTube. Under the radar still have a lot to lose. I feel for them. I know. it's frustrating. I'm being bratty, and we all know that I'm really good at being bratty right now. Adam must make me 1/4 Deutsch. Dad's mom's parents were from Bavaria, 1901, so Deutsch is not quite due. Day. Bavaria. That's German? This is where I need the third computer in my hand, because I'm thinking, I thought Bavaria was Austria. But who am I to know right now? And you know what miffed me about yesterday? I went to lunch with two good friends, and they both started talking about their brain fog. And I said, I was trying to give them help on things and how to remember things. And they both were just like, nothing, no, trying to explain to them, writing it down is better, just something like that even. Writing it down is better, or what did I say? Writing it down helps. Keeping notes help. And they both just sort of talked over me. And I'm like, hello, I've had it for 10 years. Hit it for 5, okay? That's when I started making realizations about myself. I'm just a whirlwind. I come in, take over, don't realize it. I'm just a beast on wheels, and I will try not to be. Because I did. We were all meeting for lunch, came in, put my purse down, rattled something, and then, went to go get food because it was a cafe, then came back, and literally they were in the middle of a sentence, and here I go. And I'm like, when I left, I turned the whole mood of the lunch to a different area too, and I was just like, what did I do? And I'm just sitting there going, what the hell did I do? What did I do to change the timbre of the lunch? It was sort of awkward and stilted for 50 minutes after that. And I realized I just come in like a whirlwind, and my world, it's not nice. It's not nice to throw your world at people, especially when they're not expecting it. You've got to learn to be quiet. I've got to learn to be not passive, not polite, not attentive, present. I've got to learn to be present. I can't come in with my entourage of whatever is in my head and just plunk it down. I need to learn to be present. What? Where am I? Bavaria is in Germany. Okay. Your song needs more cowbell. Capital is Munch. As long as the Bruce Dickinson who shows up is from Maiden. The place where Die Kunst ist tot. Yes. Hi, Nebulous. CBF, it's hard when we have answers, but people don't hear them, but we have to let them find their way. Yeah. I know. I'm like, I don't even know everything. I said, but the aspect of the notes, and then I just sort of stopped because I could see the blank look in their eyes, and I'm just like, okay. Moonchild, where's the Moonchild? See, I'm being present. What? Oh. Let's see. He usually shows up 2 minutes to midnight. Scientology Santa coming to present time. Oh, just like a seventh son of a seventh son. Oh my God, you guys. Oh, yes, the millions of things that are roaming around in my head today. But I did do something yesterday that I did not expect to do, which is one of the reasons I used to keep paper around the house until little sister said, I thought, I thought you were supposed to be the writer. I'm starting to leave paper around the house again. I actually wrote down something that I was thinking about, which is interesting. Oh my God, what are you guys up to? That guy limping around with green Chelsea boots, next level only here. I didn't see him. Odd timing though, Adam, because he has a fear of the dark. Also, CBF, I grew up with a whirlwind person. Honestly, it wasn't a fun experience for me to deal with that. It's the fact that Jack White is the seventh son. Of course. Yeah, I've been the whirlwind, I guess, my whole life. The dark gives him infinite dreams. Oh my God. Great. Put something in my head. No, I don't know what I'm listening to on the way home, actually, because I don't listen to music on the way home. I listen to YouTube. And I was watching Scientology, and I can't remember which one it was, but they showed a David Miscavige. They showed him what he looks like, or what he should be looking like. Their AI was dang on. But it also made me realize that him and Tom Cruise, in my opinion, are using the same plastic surgeon. Now, is it that one an interesting one? Because isn't Miscavige like 5 years older than him or something? And they both look around the same age? Always bring it back to Jack. Of course, Fez. How many armies does Jack White march to? Scientology does amazing work. Yes, they do. Oh my God. I love them. And I'm going to have to whittle down my subscriptions because I don't really see them unless I'm desperate to watch something and I don't want to watch politics. Yes, there are times even I don't want to watch politics because it just gets ridiculous. So I'm looking around, and it's like, no Mormons today, no MLM today. And it's hard. And Scientology is S, and I always keep in alphabetical order. So a seven nation army. Okay. What is that? And Fuzz, I'm thinking more and more about how to film people on Folsom Street, because I might have a problem. I'm gonna have to start like practicing things, certain filters, I think, because if I'm all the way in the back of the bar, not back, but in the first back of the bar, I will be showing bits by accident. So I need to be able to blur my background. And you know what? It's gonna be a members only. Sorry guys. Folsom Street's going to be a members only because I'm sure the language is going to get salty. So instead of having to go into the live and then edit it, which means that they'll do this, they'll reset the watch thingy. So no, I won't. Who's far from the opera? Does Jack go to Wichita? And Papa Cat, you're coming with me. You do realize that, right? I figured what we could do is like park here, get a Waymo over there, because there's going to be no place to park around there. And that way we can like kill two birds with one stone, do a public short stream with the Waymo, and then do a member stream without members. So if anyone wants to see Folsom Street, you're going to have to become a member of the channel. Hi, Antics. Who's going to work the saw? What? So yeah, I've got to Hold on, I'm actually going to get from you guys for a minute so I can look this up. Wow, talk about autocorrect. Domain self-fraud. There we go. Oh. Holy crap. Okay, let's see, events. Up your alley. Woo, that's going to be interesting. Where is that going to be? It used to be a night before side street where the bar was, the Stud. I don't know where it is now, but that's not what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for is Folsom Street Fair. September 28th. Technically 11 to 6. That should be a Sunday. Let's see. It went back. My Waymo driver moonlights as a summer breeze. Yep. Lurking and knitting. Cool antics. Fuzz, please explain to Fogster. Explain? We need to make sure Cricket Cinema has a membership for the Folsom Street Fair. Yes, definitely. Do they have to be a member, though, if they're a mod? Congrats, Antics? What are you to be congratulated for? What'd you do, Antics? Did you do something great? Well, existing is great for everybody, but me and the good professor are just riffing through some great Stripes, White Stripes lyrics. Okay. While Big Giant Head and I are talking to in Iron Maiden songs. Oh my God. Ah. Yes, they do. I love this. I'm completely out of it. Anti-cult report. Okay, I just got gifted a CBF membership from Screamer Mom. Ah, thank you. Yay. Oh, you're going to have fun then. September 28th. Ah, let's see. Looking at the food people. La, 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 la. Ooh, I might not be able to even, I might have to just sit there at the bar and describe it. I might not be allowed to even have a live up. Oh God, how much is it going to be? Okay, it's only $20. No pets, and of course no children. Why would somebody ask? Somebody asked if you can be nude, and it's like, yes. It's because it's a specific kind of fair. You can come to the fair if you're an adult, 18 and over. What if you lose something? You're not wearing enough clothes to lose something. It's the best way to get around. fart. Uni.
Yeah, I think you're right.
What kind of weather can I expect? Oof. It could be raining and 30. No, it could be cold and we don't know. Sometimes they're lucky and Folsom Street is nice and warm. I can buy a Folsom Street hoodie. That I'd probably do. Reading about what you can do here. Clubs. Okay, let's see. You know, it never said anything. Oh, it didn't. They don't have a thingy about food, so. Oh, wow, they're still pretty behind. Doesn't have a fare map, doesn't have food. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Happy to give a membership. I'm glad Antics got it, but honestly, I was aiming for cricket. Okay, what have I missed? Okay, so why didn't it say something about that? Your aim is off. Yes, I think everybody does. I thought Papa Cat told me, because we say bought the farm, but somebody said it differently. So maybe I thought it was Papa Cat, and then he told me on the way in, do you know the Robert Redford? And I was like, yeah, I thought you told me. He was rather old, which was amazing. Driving and listening. Okay. Drive carefully, yes. I have action eating, but like Beetlejuice, I reappear when you say my name 3 times. Don't, people. We're good at Beetlejuicing around here. Yeah, we are. Cloudy with a chance of meatballs, yes. Oh, Fuzz. Are you crying because of Robert Redford? Antics, stop that. I'm not repeating that. I'm sure all the women my mother's age are heartbroken today about Robert Redford. I would say I'm bummed, but you know, Gen Xer, I get to watch all of the heartthrobs get old. Why would you be a lowlife? Oh, Antics, stop that. No, the cloudy with a chance of meatballs in reference to Folsom Street weather as me. Oh my God. Not a chance. Full 100%. There are our flicks, All the President's Men, Spy Games, and Sneakers. Yes, All the President's Men. We were going to sleep with that for a long time when we stopped going to sleep to The Omen. So, because I have to have a TV on. Yes, you're in good company with the rest of us, Antics. Yes, 100% meatballs. All the President's Men and The Great Gatsby. That was mine. Great Gatsby. He was just, oh my God. It's like, I saw that. Actually, I didn't see The Great Gatsby for a long time. It must have been The Sting that made me just like, whoa. Because my mom and I used to argue about which one was cuter. In The Sting, my mom said Robert Newman, or not, Paul Newman, and I had said Robert Redford. In, in Towery Inferno, no, yes. My mother used to say Steve McQueen, and I would say Paul Newman. So it's like, you know, you always have to argue with your parent, but yeah. Mine was, The Sting was, my mom's was Paul Newman, and mine was Robert Redford, because come on, he was beautiful. Your mother was Gaga over Paul Newman. And they did an amazing job. The amount of makeup that Robert Redford used to wear, because he had bad skin. He had notoriously bad skin. So the amount of pancake that poor man had to wear, because you never saw it. Never. So, because lighting can't do that. When I saw how bad his skin was, it was like, how did they hide that? So it just goes to show you what they could do in the land of Hollywood. So I am not being stimulated today. Why not? Where is everybody? It's so strange. I hope it's not because of, the political world is getting weird. It's getting weird for me, and it never gets that weird. Depress me and stuff, but it won't be weird. So there were a whole bunch, port report today, there were a whole bunch of cargo ships in the bay. I counted at least 16. Now that's weird. So, and yeah, the tariffs are kicking our butts. Sorry, I had to pay. You really like 3 days. Oh, I love the 3 days of the Condor. I love it. I love that movie. That was a good pairing. Faye Dunaway and him. Oh my God. That was, yep. Robert Redford had a very flirtatious look about him when he turned it on. Yeah. He knew how to ratchet the charisma in a really easy. Yeah, he definitely turned it on. I don't think he, from my opinion, growing up, it didn't seem like he did not enjoy being the pretty boy. So, to say the least. But why can't they make movies like that anymore? 3 Days of the Condor? I mean, think about it. It was plausible, where he goes to lunch and comes back and everybody in his office is dead. It's like, that was very plausible back then. Why can't they do that anymore? It's like, it's always a remake of another remake of another remake. Nothing that a scrim and Rembrandt lighting technique couldn't fix. Although it's probably cheaper to obtain dilithium crystals and a portable Klingon cloaking device. Oh, Nebulous, if you haven't had the, I don't know if it's an up or down of meeting pancake makeup and using it, that stuff is bizarre and amazing. The first time I ever used pancake, I was like, what the hell? So yeah, old-fashioned pancake makeup by Max Factor is amazing, and they still make it. The Night is Young. He was always in her eye line. Yep. But think about it. Two beautiful people like that who don't want to be beautiful, and they're always messing with each other's scene that they're in. They must have hated each other. They pulled it off, though. The whole idea of a secret CIA department devoted to reading was the coolest part of that movie. Yes. My dad didn't like that movie very much. Maybe it was Maybelline. Yes. Which is definitely the motive, I think, of here, because I am not harassed, I am not messed with, I'm not followed. I think they're afraid of my dad, which is probably a good idea. When he passes on, I'm screwed. His friends just call him Bob, which made him seem really down to earth. I don't think he took his look seriously from what I've seen, because the director, Sundance, all that other stuff, as he got older, didn't, hide in a shadow. My impression was that he put up with the pretty boy thing until he didn't have to anymore, and then didn't bring it with him. So I liked him in a weird way as like a human because of Sundance. I mean, I know it was in a, you know, billionaire's play yard, but he tried. I agree, Fuzzy Scooter said. He didn't get work done to stay pretty. Yes, exactly, Scooter. He didn't look like he got any kind of twinge whatsoever. Didn't even look like he got anything done. He looked like an old man when he was supposed to look like an old man. And who knows, probably because, you know, his skin was so bad anyway, once he got to look like an old man, he didn't have to worry about it anymore. So, yeah. Funniest thing ever is old Betty Davis talking about what a nightmare Faye Dunaway was on Carson is the best. Yes! I love that too. Oh, that was awesome. I did love Betty Davis growing old. I really did. I even read her daughter's book, and it was just like, it's possible. I just couldn't hate her for it. Yeah, jawbone shaving was the plastic surgery itinerary list back in the day. Yeah, that's just really creepy. I know, it's like all the stuff they do nowadays is nothing compared to what they really did. Even buccal fat removal does not equal the jawbone shaving. Oh my God. The things they used to do to their faces. You know, now you just take fat pads that are never going to go back. It's like, how are they going to replace those because they're not replaceable? So it makes you wonder. It's like, what are you going to do to make yourself not look like that you had the major fat pads at your jawbone taken out at 28? Bet's daughter, beautiful nutcase? Probably. Well, not anymore, of course, because she's gotten older, but she was stunning. So I think she was smart enough to realize that because she was beautiful, she could sell a book. So but it does remind me of Brazil, and when Katherine Hellman was just the face on a like stretcher because she'd had so much work done. Sometimes it brings that to mind all the time when people just talk about doing this or doing that. But when they were removing the buccal pads, I was just like, really? You're not even 30 yet and you're removing this? You do not realize how much you're going to want those things when you get older. But hey, you know, more power to you. But yes, Scientology, the one with the David Miscavige one. I think it's the latest one. That one was just, oh my God, that was so cool. And thinking, I wonder how many people come across this and think it's real. You know, because what you can do with that AI today is just so much fun. And giving him the age part of it too. So, and because I was like blasting my face and was like, I wonder, did they make him look his age or did they make him look younger? And I put my glasses on and looked and went, ooh, wow, that's like making him look his age. Isn't a buccal like a buckle? I keep thinking you're saying vocal. Buccal fat. It's the fat in the corner of your jaw that gives you like a face. It's the bottom part of your jaw, it's around there, but it's a fat pad, they call it. So when you remove it, you cannot replace it because fat does not like to be replaced, especially considering they remove the whole thing. So it's one of those things that give you the total David Bowie thing going on where it's all, you know, in. Problem is you can't replace that, so you cannot fix that later. You will always have that, unless they put more silicone in you somewhere, since they're not doing it to your lips anymore because, you know, they're finding out it doesn't go right away, but it migrates. You know, if they can figure out a way to make sure that stays there, which good luck, you know. I don't know who they're going to test it on, but it ain't going to be anybody I know. and figure out how to make the fat stay. So that's why everybody's getting their filler taken out, because the filler doesn't dissolve like they said it would, and it travels, and it's bad for you because it's silicone. Not like the silicone at the hardware store, but it's not good. So buckle like, okay. Yes, but you were saying vocal, like vocal, buccal, B-U-C-C-A-L, buccal. They hate growing old gracefully. They succumb to going holly weird instead. Yeah, I've never been one for the lip plumping either. I actually hated my lips being plump when I was a kid, so I went the opposite direction, and managed to convince my lips to deflate a little bit. I don't know how I did it. Mind over matter. So then realizing, oh crap, I wanted my lips to be like they were when I was younger. Tay-No Face, what would you know about it? You never know. I mean, I know about weird things that I wouldn't necessarily know as a woman either. And besides, he's talking about, he doesn't like rubber lips, so he would not date a girl who had filler. I don't blame him. I wouldn't either. I've never found it sexy. Sorry. So, I'm not a big plastic surgery fan, so any girlfriend I've ever had has not been popped up. Buckle your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night. Yes. So, hi, Sean. I want my everything to be like it was when I was younger. Yes, of course. That's why I do the blasting thing. It's like washi. That where you take it and like the jade thing, and you take it and rub against your face, washel, to get your drainage happen. Well, these are little bitty like knobs. You do them in a certain direction, and it gets your face, or it keeps your skin from. It's like stimulating your skin. I got new shirts for you, Papa and Rib. I'm tapped out now. They will ship Thursday. Your birthday. Your birthday is Thursday, Dusty. What's on your Amazon wish list? Make people know what it is. Gua. Yeah, washing. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Antics. Washel. Guasha. Yes. Which I actually were doing. Was a little bit more into that for my ankles. I know it sounds weird, but if I could, I have 9-inch ankles naturally. Lymphatic drainage, yes, it's like lymphatic drainage, but it's more of a stimulating your skin thing. I do it all over my whole body because it's like the reason that your skin sort of like loses elasticity is you're also not stimulating it. So basically it's like a paper bag, and so I've been stimulating my skin for at least 10 or 15 years. I do my face every day, so it's sort of like cheating if you ask me, because I don't look my age. I don't know if not looking my age is genetic. Yes, but it's also because I'm stimulating it, so it's not. And I've got gels, so I don't like my gels to deflate and stay deflated. So, increases circulation. Yes, that's what the gua sha does. And drains, and basically it's stimulating your body. And as you get older, the less you do, the more you don't stimulate. So, Increases circulation, yes. I do a dry brush for that on my body, not my face. Ah, yay, Scooter. 9-inch ankle is a pretty great machine. That's funny, Sean. Oh my God, you win for that one. Yeah, dry brushing is good too because, which I learned from my black friends, was that you don't want your skin to be ashy. So always moisturize and dry brush before you moisturize if you're Californian. So I moisturize every day. And don't use a body oil, use a lotion. I used to use Neutrogena mineral oil and I almost set my clothes on fire. My husband's best friend, who was staying with us because he'd just gotten broken up with someone, actually came home and saw our laundry smoking because the oil wasn't coming out of all of our clothes. We lived in the city at the time and we were taking them to wash and dry at the laundromat. We'll just pile them up against the hallway because we'd get to our clothes late. Try doing your clothes in lower height in the 90s at a laundromat. Swear to God, there were 10 laundromats within a walking distance and we still wound up getting it home at like 10 o'clock at night. He came home from working and our laundry was smoking. He literally drug a load of laundry out front and separated it and put it out. It's like we could have all been dead. And that's when I stopped using mineral Neutrogena oil. And that was just for me because you couldn't wash it out of your clothes completely unless you washed everything in super hot water, and we didn't. So that's when I went back to intensive care lotion and have gone from there. Scooter Mom, you should brush your face too. Your beard has been looking neglected lately. Antics! Be nice. I cold read that. I'm sorry. Oh, I did give one of the lunch participants the fun yesterday. I have this one blonde hair that comes out of my chin. And I don't pay attention to it because somebody always wants to pluck it sooner or later. So I'm just like, whatever. She's like, can I do it? Can I do it? I'm like, yes. And my other, it was the three of us. The other person at lunch was like, do what? And I go, I have a chin hair that people like to pluck. And she's like, what? She's never noticed. And my other friend's like, yay. Because it's clear, basically. So, it will like sparkle if you're looking at me in the right way, and it takes at least 8 weeks to grow out. So yeah, Sean said it right. Antics, damn, be nice. And no, I don't believe in face brushing. I believe in blasting. I believe in moisturizing. Should not have to brush your face. Antics, not nice. Ugh. And unfortunately, I do know people who, I did know someone who had Wolfman disease. And she would have to shave every day. She finally gave up one time. She was a coworker. She gave up once because she was just freaking tired of it. And, oh, it was a joke. Okay. And she let it grow out and she was like, I'm done. And unfortunately, she started getting waxed at that point. I was the one who said, have you tried waxing? No face, doesn't have to worry about it. He has no face. I brush my face and braid my teeth. You better, you've got a beard. You better keep that thing up. I hate facial hair on guys. I really do. Because especially the whole beard thing, it's like, it does not mean you guys don't have to like keep your beards up. I know it was a joke, but it was a bit harsh. See? So no, I got my friend into waxing because because one of the things she hated the most was the fact that she had to shave all the time. And she was mean to her face shaving it because it's beard hair. So everything seems to have a kind of pinkish hue. Not sure if I should wash colors separately or reduce my temperature of the wash cycle. My new digital machine has instructions like a PhD thesis. Yes, and it should have a manual. If you look on your knobs, it should say manual. That way you can turn it to manual, and then you can do what I do, which is I used to wash everything and I'm back to it again. I grew up washing cold. Mother only did cold. So I went up to warm, but everything would start turning an interesting color because of the blacks. The cotton blacks. The cotton blacks would fade out, and the polyester blacks would be fine, but then if I washed it with anything else, it would turn pink. That's weird too, it did turn pink. So I got really good at separating everything. And I wash my blacks, all of them, in one step above cold. So, because we have a fancy washing machine too. So, but I did find the manual setting, which means I could do it any way I wanted. What am I doing? Where am I? The guy who knew of Wolfman disease compulsively cleaned records and lived in Mexico, right? Me too. I hate myself because myself has a beard. Have a nice day. She had a YSL bag. Wonder if it was real. I've never seen that one before. But I haven't been looking at bags lately either. Hey, I said that you needed to brush it, not that you needed a shave. Huh? Adam. Some people with curly hair have difficult waxing CVF. They get ingrown. I know. Not that I know anything about that. I don't wax my underarm hair because I hear the scary stories about ingrown hair, so I just shave. And I so am not anyone to talk about any of this because I'm native. We're furless. Oh my God, I shave my legs maybe once a month. Jack? Oh, Wolfman Jack. He was a, do you remember Wolfman Jack? You're old enough. Was it Nikki Silver? There's some culture for the naturally hairy. Ah, right, there is. No, that I know. I'm here only for a drive-by. Hugs, miss y'all. Yes, Kay. Feel better, Kay. Did you get your box? And did you look in it? Your graduation present's in there. Hi and bye. Hugs to K.A. Yes. Feel better, K.A. Dove says hi and bye. Hiya. Hey, K.A. Everybody's saying hi. It's over an hour, guys. I've got to go. Everybody be nice. I don't like this snark to other people. So, I don't see beards. And Scooter Mom, I didn't see a beard on you. I didn't think you were furry. See, I'm naturally unfurry. I didn't even know people shave their arms, okay? So, this is me. I have never touched my arms. So, it's because I'm native. We don't have fur. Wolfman Jack is also an American Graffiti. Yes, he is. So he was most notorious for belonging to a radio station in Mexico that had the tallest receiver in the country, and so everybody could get him. That's why he was an American Graffiti. You could get him on AM radio. So there's this whole thing about it. I'll ask the Broham about it because he remembers all this stuff over the weekend, and I'll talk about it next week. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Sorry for the not unusually perky. I'm just not there today. I don't know why. I'll be better tomorrow. I know that. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Remember to become subscribe and become a member, and with the rest of the money, put it in your, if you're in America, put it in your mattress, because God knows what's going on around here. I will see you guys tomorrow. Ciao, Bellas.
Donc, tu vas te dire, ma chérie,